Man, before I can even do any content, and get into all of the flame of fame and flame of shame and all of that stuff for this previous fight between George Kambosos and now the undisputed champ Devin Haney. Before I even get to that, let me give my thoughts on first off how we have two American undisputed champions this year, and I talked about this earlier in the year on how we can potentially get three. If Bud Crawford and Spence make that fight happen, whoever's the winner of that will be undisputed champion as well. So I want to speak on that because currently we say Devin Haney and Jamel Charlo are real kings in boxing. I like the way that Devin Haney set the record straight yesterday when he beat George Kambosos. He took every title that there is. That's when you take everything negative that they said about you and you put that it's like an alchemist, man. You mix all of that up and then you go out there and make something happen. Show them something new. Devin Haney went out there and showed us that at 23 years old, he can rise up to the top when the rest of the division was trying to keep him at the bottom. And everybody know that. Everybody know that Devin Haney, there was an agenda to keep this man's name buried, man, under names like Ryan Garcia, under names like Lomachenko, under names like Teofimo Lopez, under names like Javante Tank Davis. They wanted Devin Haney name to not reach the headlines that it's in right now. Because when the rest of these other fighters fall off, Devin Haney name will remain because he reached the level of undisputed. That's something that a lot of his peers hasn't reached, you know. And Devin Haney, like I said, he just took all the negative and turned it into a positive for himself, for his dad, for his family, and everybody that believed in him. I ain't got to speak. You already know how I felt. Black Horseman been pushing Devin Haney. I seen something in Devin Haney, and I seen how boxing fans treated Devin Haney. I seen how boxing channels treated Devin Haney, all just to deride Teofimo Lopez, man, his daddy, or Lomachenko, because some of y'all down with the complexion protection, and y'all didn't want to flame this guy Lomachenko for taking the sucker route, because that's what he did. That's not hating on Lomachenko for saying that he took the sucker route by ducking Devin Haney. That's real facts, you know. So all of these dudes that's been ducking Devin Haney just checkmated the division, man. What am I talking about? Checkmate the division. All roads, all paths lead to Devin Haney. Now you can't even get a world title unless you fight Devin. Unless Devin vacate and go up. But that's how you checkmate the division, man. When Jamel Charlo was in a position and you know, he bringing it and he got the media speaking down against him, man. I watched all of this. Like, some people may forget this type of stuff, but I remember all of this shit. I remember the stuff that they were saying about Jamel Charlo. You know, uh, he too aggressive, he too emotional, woo woo. When Jamel was just keeping it real, Jamel had just been, you know, bringing that energy, man. And I was saying back then, man, that's big championship. That's the energy boxing need. Because I told y'all this shit ain't got moist out here. Niggas was on some sucker shit. So the ones that wasn't on some sucker shit, Jamel Charlo, Devin Haney. How long I been pushing them on this channel? I know what I see. Way before they even became unified undisputed champions. I know what I see. And I know what a lot of these other limited ass channels see. You know? They see an opportunity to come up. You know? I don't give a fuck about that come up and being a guy type shit, man. Cause that's why a lot of these dudes is failing out here. They want to be the guy and try to, act like ain't nobody else out here cooking and doing it. Man, it's a lot of people out here cooking, and it's a lot of people that know boxing, and a lot of people that flew under the radar called the underground community who knew Devin Haney was one of them ones. We knew Jermell Charlo was one of them ones. Now all of these irrelevant guys like Ryan Garcia, Tia Female Lopez, and whatever other list of names of fighters that y'all want to mention, George, I told y'all, man, little Georgie. I did the prediction after the first press conference when he was in there lying and capping. I said, this dude lost. He's trying to get a mental edge. He's trying to fluster somebody. You can't fluster somebody by lying when you talking about a real one. That's why Devin Haney and his pops was up there laughing. Go back and watch the first press conference. They was laughing at this dude because they knew what was about to happen. Australia knew what was about to happen. So they had to pull out all stops. It didn't work. It did not work. Little Georgie, you might want to run that rematch back, but it ain't gonna go your way, man. Flame of shame for being a fat, undisciplined lightweight who came into an undisputed matchup talking all of that shit. You miss weight, then you got in there, and it's debatable if you won a round. Realistically, we get it, you was in your hometown in Australia, but it's debatable if you won a round. It was Blaze USA up in there, man. Devin Haney gave your ass a thorough boxing lesson, homeboy. And the boxing world got a boxing lesson. All of these casual people that have talked shit about Devin Haney, he paper champ, he chinny, he email. Hey man, email that man his undisputed certificate, dog. Because that's something that a lot of y'all won't get. A lot of these other fighters that y'all been fanboying for, a lot of them won't get that undisputed email to them, man. How about that? So flame of shame for everybody that was took the sucker route, went the clout chasing route. Y'all went for the fighters that had the clout, not the fighters that had legacy on their mind. It's a damn shame. Flame of shame that a lot of y'all is like sitting in doo-doo, man, laying in doo-doo. It's a shitty feeling that y'all went out on a limb, man fanning for Ryan and Tio and all of these irrelevant other fighters in the division that was not on no big champ shit. They was out here capping, pulling out of fights, calling somebody a fake champ, and somebody run to the Paulie Malignaggi channel on Pro Box and tell them flame of shame. Shut your lame ass up. You know what I mean? All that irrelevant fake talk you was talking about, Devin, go ahead and do another video and correct that shit, homeboy. That agenda shit is crushed, homeboy. Eliminated. Deceased. Try to tell y'all, man, fat boy era is over. You will get completely sauteed, grilled, you feel me, and served out here, man. Easy work. When you elite, you got the ring IQ, the skill set. This is easy work. So I want to say flame of fame to Devin Haney, man. Kicking the haters in the teeth last night. He kicked the haters in the teeth, because you got to shut up now. You really got to shut the fuck up. Get on some big champ shit. Respect greatness. Not the hate, respect the great. That's all I really got for y'all, man. That's 2 in the bank. 2 in the bank for Undisputed. And there's more to come. We're going to get another one this year, hopefully. PBC, Crawford, y'all figure it out, man. Let's get another Undisputed this year. And hopefully these other countries, with they fighters, will step up and remain on some big champ shit and go after these world titles, man. Because I respect anybody who do it, wherever country they from, whatever complexion. If you dedicate yourself, you execute your game plan and come out on top, I'm going to give you the props. But y'all going to give Devin Haney the props. You know what I mean? I'm not going to allow the ignorant, dumb comments. I seen somebody yesterday in my live say something about It was a boring fighter. The next one I see you say that, you're gonna get blocked. Don't come over here with the Devin Haney. It was a boring fighter. You're gonna get blocked. I already know that that's hate. I already know where that's coming from. That's coming from another side of the street, and this ain't the side of the street for your ass. Okay? If you think the sweet science is boring, vacate. Vacate the channel. That's all I got. Peace out.